On Wednesday evening, Arsenal will be playing in the Emirates Stadium in our 4th Champions League game of the season against Sevilla. This is a game that if we win, we could possibly qualify for the round of 16. So it's quite important that we can go in there and get a win and then take it easy for the last 2 match days of the Champions League and maybe focus on the league, especially after that defeat to Newcastle. So in today's video, we are going to be discussing the matchup and the potential starting 11 for the game and how I think the game may go. So what's going on, everyone? You're listening to Gunner Central here. I hope you're all doing well. Please be sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already, and let's get into this preview. So in our last 5 games after the international break, it hasn't really looked too good for us. We haven't really been that good. We've had 2 wins, 1 draw, and 2 losses in our last 5 games. Like, it's really not looked good. So we've had that game against Chelsea where, let's be honest, we were horrible. We were so poor and we were lucky to get a draw. We then played Sevilla in the Ramon Sanchez Pizjuan and we really performed well. Despite it being 2-1, I thought it was quite comfortable for us. And then we smashed Sheffield United at home. But since then, we've had 2 losses in a row. Once against West Ham in the London Stadium where we were very, very poor. We were pathetic, actually. And then we had an okay game against Newcastle and we lost somewhat controversially, although I don't think we deserved a win. I do think it was a harsh loss for us. We probably deserved the draw, but it is what it is. We have to bounce back against Sevilla. Our next 5 games are somewhat winnable. I mean, Sevilla's probably the hardest out of the next 5 games. So we're looking to go in there in the Emirates Stadium at home. It's our first home Champions League game since match day 1, and we're looking to get that win. We should be able to. Sevilla, on the other hand, are coming into this game in even worse form than we are in. In their last 5 games, they've drawn 3, won 1, and lost 1, and that one they lost was to us. The only one they've won was against a team that I believe plays in the 3rd division in Spain. So, I mean, even then, they didn't really win too comfortably. Their last game was against Celta Vigo, 10-man Celta Vigo, and they got a 1-1 draw. I wouldn't be opposed to them maybe potentially pulling an upset against us in the Emirates, but I mean, right now they sit in 15th in La Liga with 2 wins, 5 draws and 4 losses. But in the Champions League, you just never know. Going back to our meet with them, was it 3 weeks ago? Look, we were the better team. We deserved the win. They made it a little bit more difficult for us than needed to be, but we were comfortable throughout the game, and 2-1 makes it look more close than it was. I thought we were in control throughout, and if we can put in a similar performance at the Emirates, I think we can walk away as 3-0, 4-0 victors. It's a perfect game, a perfect opportunity for us to bounce back. I mean, maybe I'm silly, maybe I'm biased, maybe I'm just hopeful, but I really think Arsenal are going to go in there and absolutely dominate Sevilla, and I'm thinking maybe 3-1, 4-1. I don't usually do score predictions, but I have a decent feeling about this game, so hopefully Arsenal can prove me right so we don't look back at this video and I sit here looking like a dumbass. Hopefully we can get that win. Now, going into injuries and suspensions, we'll start with Arsenal, of course. So obviously we have Jesus, Emil Smith-Rowe, Timber and Partey all out. We don't know when Smith-Rowe is going to be coming back. We're hoping towards the end of the month. Partey, we had some really bad news. There's a rumor going around that apparently he's going to be out till the end of the year. Surprise, surprise. I mean, Thomas Partey is always injured, and then when he comes back, he's going to AFCON, so whatever. Jesus will be out as well. We're thinking around the same time as Smith-Rowe, and Timber obviously out for the season. But the one question mark we do have in the squad is on Martin Odegaard, the captain. He didn't make it into the Newcastle squad, not on the bench nor in the starting 11, and I don't know if he's going to be fit enough for this game. Right now, there's no word on it. Hopefully he will be. I'm just hoping it was a little knock and they kind of wanted to play it safe against Newcastle because he is very crucial to our attack. On the other side, for injuries and suspensions for Sevilla, they have question marks on 3 players, Marçal, Fernando and Ramos. We don't know for any of them. It would be nice to not see Ramos. I think Ramos was quite good against us last time out. So going into the starting 11 that I would field for the game. In goal, I think it's obvious we're going to go for David Raya. I think left back, it has to be Tomiyasu. He was decent against Newcastle, winning a lot of headers, especially in that first half. For me, you have to start left back with Tomiyasu. Right back, Ben White, and your centre backs, Gabriel and Saliba. Pretty self-explanatory there. And now the midfield is where it gets a little bit tricky. I'm going to assume Martin Odegaard is fit for this. CDM, I'm having Declan Rice. Central midfield, I'm having Martin Odegaard, and next to Martin, I'm going to go for a little bit of a surprise, and I'm going to put Kai Havertz there. I think he was decent against Newcastle, probably one of his better performances for us ever, so I would put him there. Let's see what he can do at home against Sevilla. But if Martin Odegaard isn't fit, it kind of would change my whole midfield. I'd probably have CDM in Jorginho, then you'd have Declan Rice, and next to Declan I'd put Havertz. I know Jorginho had a really good performance against Newcastle, but like I said, I think if Odegaard is fully fit, I'd have Havertz and Odegaard in midfield with Declan Rice behind. And then my starting three I think is very self-explanatory: Gabriel Martinelli, Bukayo Saka, and Eddie Nketiah. Nketiah was very poor against Newcastle. Hopefully we can see a better performance this time out against Sevilla. But yeah guys, that's my starting 11. Let me know in the comments, do you agree with my starting 11? What would you change? Let me know in the comments, how do you guys think this game will go? Leave your predictions in the comments as well. Be sure to smash the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and I'll see you guys in the next one.